guys, happy Sunday. I hope you're well. Here we go then with our weekly reading. So this is where I pull 7 cards for the 7 days ahead, give or take. It is an energy reading, so some of this may have already happened, some of it may happen the following week. It's just looking at the very near future. Keep me posted on the comments if it resonates as the week goes on. And this will be extended on YouTube, so if you're on YouTube, stay put. If you're on TikTok or Instagram, head over to YouTube for the extended. Here we go. Let's see, what does the week have in store for us? Some similar cards to last week, I think. Let's go through it, let's see. So day 1, the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is very much about moving on and leaving the past in the past. It's kind of like she's in the boat, she's got the bags, and she's moving towards calmer waters. So this can be a message that you're still in the process of moving forward, moving through something, but sometimes it's a message that, you know, if you move on or leave something behind which isn't serving you, you're going to approach calmer waters. Your life will become calmer and more settled, and therefore, you know, you're probably heading towards better shores. Sometimes for me, the 6 of Swords for me as a reader can mean actual moving. So for some of you, this may represent a physical move. It can even be crossing seas as well. So it could be relevant to that as well. Day 2, the Knight of Cups. I'm pretty sure he came out last week. The Knight of Cups represents incoming romance usually. It can represent somebody that is younger. It can represent a certain kind of playful immaturity. The Knight is obviously not yet the king, so it can be sort of a romance in its infancy. It can be a completely new connection. It's completely brand new. The Knight of Cups is usually somebody quite romantic and playful and generous. It can represent water sign energy. It could be a first date. It could be, yeah, it feels new. I don't feel like this is linked to anybody existing, but, you know, take it as it resonates. Because then on day 3, we've got the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is usually an expression of emotion. It can be new beginnings, you know, for the heart, for the emotions, which can be what you're moving on, you know, moving away from, moving on towards better things, happier times. But for me, sometimes it's new love and somebody expressing their feelings. It can be somebody expressing that they want to be committed to you, offering you their heart, offering you their, you know, their commitment. Sometimes it can be reconciliation. So if these two cards, the Tuesday and the Wednesday, are not actually linked, for some of you this could be new romance, and for others of you around the midpoint of the week there could be the possibility of reconciliation, but they could be linked. It could be like a, you know, a date or a new romance that develops quite quickly. Okay, then we get towards Thursday and we get the Hermit. So the Hermit is major arcana. It is Virgo energy. And it is very much around self-reflection, introspection, and it's sometimes about taking a good hard look in the mirror and sort of asking yourself, am I on the right path? Am I happy? Do I need to sort of take a bit of time out to figure something out? Do I need to sort of retreat from the world a little bit? Sometimes for me it can represent a no contact situation with somebody, but that again, that may be your choice. You might decide that you're going to cut contact with somebody, or you're just going to take some time away, you know, from the social side of things. Yeah, to be by yourself. The Hermit is literally the hermit, like in the cave, doing the work, doing the inner work. Okay, so then day 5, the 10 of Pentacles. I've got a feeling this came out last week as well. This can be about family and unity. It can be around like celebrations within the family or the home. It can be the wider family, you know, like siblings, mother, father, grandparents, that kind of thing. It can be within your, you know, your own relationships and your own family. It's completion. You start with the Ace of Pentacles and you build to the 10, and when you get to the 10, you're in this sense of completion and stability and happiness. It can represent things like marriage, or it would usually represent like an established connection. So yeah, there could be good news. It could just be representing spending time with family. It could be good news incoming around the family. So whatever it is, it's going to be positive. Day, where are we? 6. The 6 of Pentacles. Now this can be around give and take. It can be an exchange. Sometimes it's a literal exchange of money. So it can be like a property exchange. It can be money that's owed to you coming back to you. It can be money that you owe having to be exchanged. Sometimes it can be an exchange of communication or a back and forth. It's definitely about balance and give and take. So it's like if you've got extra money, don't forget to sort of be grateful and give back. If you Sort of like what you reap is what you sow kind of thing, balance, give and take, and all of that kind of energy. But for me, often it can be a lump sum, an unexpected lump sum, a gift, a win, a bonus, something like that. So I don't think we could complain about that. Okay, and in day 7, the 8 of Swords. So we've got the 6 of Swords and we've also got the 8 of Swords. So we've got quite a heavy energy this week of kind of thinking about things. The swords represent thought, and thought processes, and the 8 of Swords can feel like you're trapped up in your head, trying to find a conclusion, trying to come, you know, to an answer about something, going round and round and round. But ultimately you have the answer to set you free, and perhaps the answer to set you free after some reflection with the Hermit will be to move forward and move away from something which is no longer fulfilling you. But you know, it's going to be slightly different for everyone. So yeah, overall it's a bit of a mixed bag. We've got something about love and romance there in the middle, but there's a heavy energy of trying to figure something out. And in order to figure this out, you may need to take some time alone to really go inward and reflect on this, okay? So I'm going to dig a little bit deeper with the second deck. If you're able to stick around, please do. And if not, I'll see you soon. Okay, let's clarify with the Dark Mansion Tarot. So I'm going to go day by day. I'm going to pull a few extra cards to get us some further information. Interestingly enough, I don't know if you can tell, but on my t-shirt is a black cat in a box, and it's like a tarot card, and it's the Hermit, and it's just interesting that we've got Hermit come out. Okay, let's go from day 1, the 6 of Swords. What is this 6 of Swords trying to tell us for the week ahead? Right, let's have a look. The Empress, the Devil. Okay, for me, it's saying with this Empress energy, know your value, know your worth, know how special you are, and stay in this feminine energy. When you're in your feminine energy, we all have masculine, we all have feminine, but when you're in your feminine, you are not forcing anything, you are not pursuing, you are not trying to plan and provide and do all of the masculine things. You are in the feminine, you are receptive. And it looks to me that once you know your worth and once you shine your light and you know your value, this will automatically move you away from more negative energies. The Devil here can represent temptation, it can represent desire, it can represent somebody that is being manipulative, controlling, toxic. So it's almost like know your worth and know what you do and don't want to tolerate and what you need to move away from. And it's just interesting with that Devil energy, because I just feel like it's a really strong message of moving away from negativity, moving away from the heavier energies. Maybe it's you progressing away from your own kind of negative thought patterns or negative way of viewing yourself. But I tend to feel more like this is somebody's energy around you. Doesn't even have to be a partner, could be a friend, could be a work colleague, could even be a family member. But it's saying know your value, know your worth, and move away from it, because it just isn't going to serve you. Okay, so the Knight of Cups. New romance maybe? Mr. Romantic, Mr. Charming on the white horse with the red roses. They could all be signs. There's a little letter there. There's a picnic. 5 of Cups. 5 of Swords. Okay. It feels like it could be taken as you've been experiencing some disappointment and some challenges in your love life. The 5 of Cups can very much be like sort of giving up hope and looking back on everything that hasn't worked out, the cups that have spilt really. But with the 5 of Cups, 3 are spilt, but 2 are still standing. And when we think about the 2 of Cups, that is connection. So it could be saying, don't give up hope. There is new romance on the way, or there is connection to be had. With the 5 of Swords, this can definitely be battles. You've been battling this, you've been kind of like battling your own mind, or you've been through struggles when it comes to love and romance. But yeah, the High Priestess is kind of like saying intuitively, you will know like that when is the right time, or when you meet the right person. It's almost like things unknown are about to reveal themselves, whether this be in real life or dreams or messages, but the clarity is going to be coming. Okay, let's look at the Ace of Cups then, because this can be reconciliation, it can be a new commitment, somebody expressing their feelings for you. Let's have a look. What is this Ace of Cups energy? I feel like we had double Ace of Cups last week, but I think it was different days. All right, King of Swords, the Magician, The Death card, yeah, this is a transformation for me. I think these two actually are not connected, the Tuesday, Wednesday. But on Wednesday, there's a transformation of a situation, and I think it could lead to reconciliation. Now, obviously, that's going to depend how you feel as well. But with the Magician, it's something that you've been working on, could even be manifesting, or it's someone else that has been sort of like working on something. Because with this King of Swords energy, this could be someone that's been very cold and detached and up in their head. They've gone away, they've gone to think things through, they've been trying to find the answers, and now they're ready to communicate. The King of Swords will only communicate when he's got the answers, or they've got the answers that they want to communicate. So there's a lot of thought, there's a lot of logic. Sometimes this person does let logic rule, like their head rules over their heart, but ultimately, whatever it is a transformation, and it feels to me like there's going to be an expression of feelings, and a transformation of a situation that you've really been working on or hoping for or manifesting. Okay, the Hermit. It could also be unexpected as well with the Magician, because sometimes for me the Magician is kind of like smoke and mirrors. So it could even be that you've been completely deflected and sort of like unexpected, not expecting this, and it just transforms, you know, very suddenly. Right, where have we got the Hermit? The Hermit can be Virgo, the Four of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the King of Pentacles. It's interesting that we've got the King of Swords and then the Queen of Swords, because it's masculine, feminine, doesn't have to be male, female, but it could be that there is a standoff. It could be that when this person comes forward to express their emotions, you're going to say, actually, I need to take some time to think about it. You've had your time to think about it. I need to take some time to weigh this up, because the Four of Swords represents a lot of hurt. So there's a lot of hurt here, or a lot of emotional pain that you've been healing from, or may even still need to heal from. And the Queen of Swords, she doesn't mess about. She is very straight talking, and it's like a very direct communication. So I feel like these two could be linked. It's almost like the King of Swords comes in and says something, you say something back, and then you take a minute to reflect before you, I don't know, agree or meet or whatever it may be. The King of Pentacles shows me that this person is now wanting to invest, wanting to build for a future. This can be taken as an older man. It can also be representative of like a family figure being relevant, a father figure, brother, uncle, something like that. I don't know if that's a challenge within the connection. It could be taken as a challenge. Or, you know, you're worried about it. You need to go and run it by them because you're not sure if they're going to be supportive of it, that kind of thing. All right, Ten of Pentacles. So Ten of Pentacles is completion. It's family, happy home, kind of like happily ever after. Let's have a look. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. This one wants to come out. Ten of Wands, Justice. Oh, okay, all right. The Sun. All right. See, the Ten of Wands can be about struggle and burden and things being challenging. And I wonder if there's been a challenge with a legal situation or a decision. The Justice card can be Libra, but it can also be legal matters. So it could be like there's been a challenge about moving into a new home. There could have been a challenge within a relationship or a family situation. There could have even been challenges with starting a family for, you know, a few of you. But the outcome here does look positive with the Sun. The Sun is really one of the happiest cards in the deck. So it's like this burden that you've been carrying won't need to be carried for much longer. If it's like a divorce or a separation, it could be that one person's going through that and you can finally be together, you can finally move forward. It could even be that you were married, you're going through a divorce, and you both are going to be happier following that, and that is coming to a conclusion this week or next. It could be taken that way as well. But either way, happiness is the outcome, positivity, justice, all of that kind of energy. Okay, Six of Pentacles. So next Saturday, the Six of Pentacles. It can be an exchange of money. It can be lump sum of money. It doesn't have to be money. Sometimes it's an exchange of a different kind. Let's have a look. Queen of Pentacles. I think it is money. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. It's almost like, you know, Three of Cups. It's almost like, because there's celebration. There's like celebrating as a group. Maybe celebration within a friendship group. Good times, good news. The table's turning. So it could even be saying that your finances are going to be taking a turn for the better in general. Because the Queen of Pentacles, she's stable, she's abundant, she's grounded, she's successful. So it could be, with that Wheel of Fortune, there's a complete sort of turnaround in your finances in general. It could be good news or celebration about a particular exchange of some kind, you know, money you've been owed, money you've been waiting for, but whatever it is, it puts you in a very abundant, stable position, and it's like you're going to go out, you're going to celebrate, you're going to raise a glass or have a toast, or you know, something like that, celebrate with a group of people, because this has been like a long time coming. Okay, then we've got the 8 of Swords for Sunday. Overthinking, feeling trapped in your thoughts. What are you overthinking? What is the advice? Ooh. Temperance, 6 of Wands, Page of Wands. Overthinking success, or overthinking whether you're going to be victorious in a situation. The 6 of Wands can be like battle after, victory after a long battle. So could it be that you're stressed about that? Are you going to come out on top? Is there going to be a good outcome? The Page of Wands can sometimes represent action or communication, but it's saying that you're still going to have a bit more patience. Temperance is not my favourite card, because it's all about balance and patience. It is a Sagittarius energy, but I'm not very good at being patient, so I can understand why other people might not be either. Yeah, King of Wands, it kind of feels like with this King of Wands, there will be action to be taken from maybe a Leo energy, or like a very sort of driven masculine energy. Can't quite get what it's about, but for me it's kind of like maybe you've walked away from something, or you're confused about whether somebody has walked away from you, and there's kind of like unfinished business maybe, but ultimately it's still saying there's more time needed, there's more patience needed with this. Okay, it's a bit of a mixed bag. Let's see what the Oracle says to wrap it up. If we can get 3 cards, please, Spirit, to wrap the week up. Make it nice and clear. Let's see. We've got chemistry, I can't resist you, and magnetism. We've got incoming communication and messages, and we've got Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Now, this could be taken as incoming communication from an earth sign. It could be incoming communication from an earth sign that you've got very strong chemistry with. But it could also be taken with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo as remaining grounded and trying to see the week ahead in a way where you stay balanced. Okay, you don't lose your head, you don't do anything wild, you don't make any wild decisions. Sometimes for me that earth energy is like stay grounded. But for a lot of you, I think this is going to be incoming communication from somebody you've got a lot of chemistry with. For some of you, obviously, it's going to be earth signs, but for others, not so much. It's a mixed week. It's not the most kind of sunshine and rainbows, but there are definitely energy, positive energy within it, and definitely something on the love front. But this message for me stands out the most: moving away, knowing your value, and moving away from any toxicity or negativity that is holding you back. Okay, have a good one, guys, and I will see you soon.